Hello everybody and welcome back, and today we've got a review on the TMC Reef Flow 4000. This is the 2.0 model. They've done a bit of a remodel on their wave pumps. They were pretty good. The pump itself was pretty good. I think the controller did need a little bit of a change, and that's exactly what they've done. So I've got the smallest model here on my Fluval Evo 52 litre tank. I've been running it for about a couple of months now, and I absolutely love it. It is brilliant, perfect for this little nano tank here. So it's 4,000 litres an hour, as it says on the box. It's a really wide span as well. You can see the head. It's like the AI Nero pumps. It's very wide, so it can give a wide spread, and you can actually change how wide the flow is. So let me show you. Included in the box you also have, it comes with these, so these are so you literally just snap them onto the ends of the wave pump, and like this one I think is for a wide flow, and then this one is like for a medium flow, and then the one I've got there is the most concentrated one, and it's so easy. I'm going to have the pump out of the water in a minute and give you a closer look. It's so easy to open. You just twist and pull. It's easy, and then you're into the pump. So easy to open up. You also get loads of little clips with some sticky tape just for your cable management to run the cables. You get quite a lot of them in there. I also get a few clear suction cups as well. Obviously, yeah, instruction manual as well. Show you how to use it, all the different settings that you can do with the controller, which I've got mounted on the wall up there. Doesn't come with any sticky tape, which some manufacturers do. They give you some sticky tape if you want to stick it to the your side your tank there onto the wall, just so it's easy to access. But I just use Gorilla Tape anyway, because it's super strong, double-sided tape. I've same thing that's holding my D&D temp controller as well. So let's get a close look at the pump. We're going to get it out of the water now, and we're going to get it just right here, and I'll show you how to open it and all that. So to pause the wave pump, well, you can't actually pause it, but what you can do is just completely turn it off. So it shows on the mode. There's 3 modes, and then there's 1 to 10 different intensities. So what you do, this little square button at the top, push and hold for about 3 to 4 seconds, and see the lights go off. Wave machine stops, like completely. That will not turn back on after 10 minutes, which is what a lot of wave pumps do. Does the 10-minute feed button, but that is just an off button. So if you want to do some maintenance, you can take as long as you like and just turn it back on when you're ready to put it in the water and all that. So let's get it out of the water now and have a closer look. So now we've got the wave pump out. What is really good is the magnet stays in position exactly where it is. You could just take the wave pump out. You don't have to, when you're putting it back in, you don't have to find, oh, where did I have that wave machine? The magnet stays exactly in place. If you look close enough, you'll just put on a little filter so you can see better. Also got some little suction cups on it to help keep the wave pump in place as well, which is really good. And it doesn't suction it loads, so it's not hard to get off. It's literally a quick pull off, and it quickly releases. So all we do here is here's the wave pump itself. What we do is grab it, twist, pull. That is it. As simple as that. There you go. And you can literally put it back on. It goes on, twist on. That's it. Twist off. Easy peasy. And then here's the impeller here. So it's a really wide, sort of really concentrated flow. You can have a really wide flow, which is really good. So obviously because it's wet, it might be a little bit difficult to get off. I recommend getting some tweezers, or just drying off some tissue or whatever to pull out. Right, so I've got some tweezers here. We're going to have a little go with this. Grab it in there, and it pulls out. As simple as that. Just some tweezers, or you can just dry it off and pull it out yourself. But I've got quite big, lumpy fingers, so it's kind of hard to pull out. And then you just got the little shaft in there, so you can clean about in there, brush all around there. Clean the actual impeller itself, clean all around there, and then it literally just magnetizes straight back in, twist this back on, and then put it straight back in the tank. It is so easy to clean out, and that's why I love this pump. And the magnet in the corner stays right where it is, so you don't have to find where it went. You just kind of just stick it back on, and it stays there. And then, you know, whilst I'm doing this, I could be longer than 10 minutes doing all this, and the wave pump could start coming on whilst I'm fiddling about with it, and you can damage the motor like that. So it's good that it just completely stays off, and I'll turn it on as soon as I'm ready to have it on. So to put it back into the tank, I'm going to do this one-handed. Just put the cable around the back, drop it back in, magnet finds it, just position it where you want it. I just have it straight like that. Easy peasy. Magnet back in position, cleaned out. It's so easy to get into it and out of it. That's why I love this pump so much. So I'm going to move on to the controller now. I'll show you all the modes and the intensities that this wave pump can do. So now it's in position. We can just turn it back on by holding the square button again for about 3 to 4 seconds. There we go, back on, and I have mine on full intensity because this is, at the moment, I've only got 3 corals in here, working my way up, just SPS only, so I'm going to need that slightly stronger flow, so I just have it on max power, and have it on continuous flow as well. What you also have, if you press the square button at the top, we've got this mode, which is a pulsing. So you can see the lights go up and it tells you exactly what the pump is doing. So now look, full intensity, low intensity, full, low. This controller constantly tells you exactly what the pump is doing, what intensity and what motion it's doing. You can also, by hitting the intensity button, which is the little circle one down here, you can change how quickly it's pulsing as well, which is really good. So now there's more of a faster pulse, up, down, up, down, and you can change that quite a bit. Another setting as well, which I had for quite a while, is a little ramping setting. So it goes from 1 dot all the way up to the 5th one, 1 dot at a time, slowly ramps up. This mode is called Reef Mode. TMC have recommended this one as the most natural kind of flow for what a natural reef would be, and that's slowly ramping up and slowly ramping down. Personally, I think a pulsing, slow pulse would be a little bit more accurate, more natural flow. I just have mine continuous, just keep a nice, you know, high breeze around the tank. Same thing with the pulsing, you can change the speed of which this is going up and down, which is really good as well. You press it again, I just got it continuous like that. The size of the wave pump itself is really, really small. When I first got this, I ordered it off Charterhouse Aquatics, and opened the box, and I was so shocked about the size. I mean, you can see the kind of size was like a cleaner shrimp. It's not much bigger really. This is the size of my fist. It's quite big against it. It's about the size of an egg, maybe a bit smaller. It's definitely not as tall as an egg. It's definitely smaller than that. It's absolutely tiny. Obviously, the more power, what versions you go of it, the little bit bigger they get. But they kind of just get a little bit wider. They don't really come much more sticky outy. This one is really, really small, and if you've got a Fluval Evo or something, you know, below 60 litres nano tank, this 4000 is really, really good. And all those things I've just mentioned come at a really decent cost as well. It's not too expensive. This one was £100, which is really, really good value, I think. Definitely much better than the Ecotech pumps, which are hundreds and hundreds. You know, some of them are over £500. Really expensive. You don't need to go that much. You can just spend £100 and look, it's brilliant. Absolutely love it. I've been running it for quite a while now. Haven't cleaned it out once. It is absolutely dead silent as well. I have this literally, look, this is the end of my bed here. I sleep near it. I don't hear it at all. The Eheim return pump, which is only 600 litres an hour, is louder than that. It's so quiet. Obviously, again, the higher intensity ones will be louder slightly, but I don't think by much. This is so quiet. I can put my ear right up against it and I hear the slightest little hum, but it's barely anything really. It's really, really quiet. So if you're looking for a wave pump, I would highly recommend the TMC 2.0s. The 1.0s were pretty good. My dad did run one for a little while, but now they've just redesigned the whole controller. The pump's a little bit different. It comes with some more accessories as well. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So thank you all very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you very soon. Bye.